You know me.
Yay, we're
High
live.
maintenance personified.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Luxury Live Show. I'm your
Are
host,
we on?
Amy, and I have Jerusha with me.
Hi, guys. Hi, guys.
Please say
Just
hi.
slightly over time.
No. We're all good. We're all good.
We're all good.
You look great, babe. I
Thanks,
love your
babe.
little
I want this.
top.
This is not Amy. This is not fashionably Amy. This is not Chanel. But
That's
look,
okay.
we did a little an ode to the look. This is the Cuba.
It's a Chanel vibe. I do have my Chanel jacket right here inside. I could just pull it off, but I was just doing like a few standing push-ups and I got hot, so I changed into my t-shirt.
Standing push-ups?
Well, you know, like the push-ups on the table. Like
you were working out.
I was like working out for a few minutes before coming.
While I was literally doing laps of like the top floor, like freaking out. I'm like, how? It's not even the idea. It's not even the idea of like a fashionably late. It's just Jerusha late. Seriously.
Good, babe.
How are you? When did we last do this?
You know what? It was last year, February. I was just checking.
Last year?
Yeah.
Wait,
I couldn't believe it either.
Was I in this house? Let's go off what house Jerusha was living in.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe a whole year passed, but also last year, towards the end of the year, the last half of the year, I was kind of unwell.
You were.
You know, there was that, and then I got hacked at the begining of this year.
Listen, does everybody in the chat, anyone watching? Jerusha's not ready as usual, so I'll just continue applying makeup. Does everybody in the chat, or does all of your followers? Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Sorry, yeah. I'll get dressed on the live, shall I? That was so crazy. Do you know now? I literally will not open emails. Like I have 2 different clearing filters for my emails. My publicist company will send emails. I'm like, I'm not even opening it through you for my traffic, to accept cookies. I love it. Yeah. To even notice. I get so freaked out from this story now because we're literally poached, essentially.
Just this week there is just not a random person, but like someone who apparently got hacked the exact same way as mine. She wrote on the video comment and she emailed me also personally just to ask about what else can she do other than what I already described in the video. And honestly, there's nothing to do but to wait till you get a resolution from YouTube. Because
what ended up happening? Exactly the same thing, or she couldn't access, or
it's exactly the same thing, as in like she received the exact same email from the same email address. She went through the process of what that email was telling her to do.
No,
it took over everything. I'm sure it's automated.
Oh yeah, it's just, you know what, the thing is,
split second.
Sorry,
it just takes a split second for once you
it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. And do you know what, I just want to say one thing. This is a tech talk, everyone. Everyone who doesn't care about tech and is only here for fashion. But this is the thing. I can't, like, that all happened with your channel, and I obviously am religiously in talk with different YouTubers or content creators that aren't in the fashion space. Like, I know a lot over in Silicon, all the boys over there, and they're continuously talking to me, things like that. And the general public, or the general YouTuber, general content creator, this whole like AI blaming and the whole no, that's not it at all. Like, I want to clearly say that that's not it. It has always been there. And essentially it's traffic. It's the tracking of us. And then when you think of us, we're putting so much traffic out there. And huge, whatever, the spam companies, the underworld, the bot companies, whatever, they want to collect that data. That data is worth lots of money, and then they sell it. And that's the thing. We circulate it, and our channels, our movements circulate. Anything you touch is circulating the traffic. And that's what they essentially want to steal and sell. So it's kind of like created its own form of black market in a way. Truthfully, it has. And when that happened to you, I was just like, oh my God, that must have felt so violating.
Oh, like the thing is, I knew the moment I couldn't go back, like the moment I was locked out of everything because I was doing it.
You knew.
I was like, I knew I was hacked. I called my husband right away. I said, oh my effing God. Like, I think I just got hacked. And then like in that split second, I just didn't know what to do because I'm like, how do you contact YouTube? How do you like even resolve this? So it was like a whole
rabbit hole. It is so tedious. It is so, it is just like,
tedious. Yeah. Anyway, that's a big
we were saying the topic of your hacking because we were going back and looking when I was last here with you. Was I here with you and Kat? You have to remind me.
I'm pretty because this is I guess both her and I, we have some like out of town things going on this year. So whenever she's not here, I'll just host.
So do you swap or are you?
No, we still do it. We still come on every single week, but like whenever she's out of town or cannot really be in front of a computer, then I'll just host either on my own, or I would rather have a guest, which is like last month I had also Jasleen, because I was like, well, it's better for me to bounce off someone to talk than for me to present a whole topic, which I have done, but it's just like talking for a whole 2 hours.
I know, right? I give streamers so much credit. It is.
Yeah.
Live is hard, and they're really pushing live again. Traffic, like this circulation, this is creating. And if anyone's listening who's in marketing, you'll understand, like someone's watching going, like I know the marketing in the tech world of marketing is that there's no free to air television anymore. So how do you market? How do you spread traffic? How do you circulate it? And that's the way of our job, I guess, really.
So since last year, how have you been? Actually, let me just pull out one of the questions. I sent you a few questions.
Sorry. I put up a little, when you said it, I put up a little thing as well on my
let me know. But I will start off with this one question because this was I was asking my audience. I was like, oh, do you have any questions for me as a Q&A video? I didn't end up doing it, so we'll just talk about it here because I think it pertains to both of us. So from Miles, she's like, has your perspective shifted since starting your Hermes journey? And I know you've been unboxing
so that's a really
new bag.
Hi, Miles. Is that the name, Miles?
Yeah, Miles. I think she's from Australia, actually.
Oh, hi, babe.
I'm pretty sure she is.
You go first. You're the host.
Oh my gosh. The thing is, like,
I've just got coffee, of course.
Yes, please enjoy your coffee.
Cheers, Miles. Should we do tips as well? We should do tips for journeys.
Oh yeah, totally. For sure, my perspective or my mindset has shifted. It's definitely gradual, but I would say because this is my 5th year, right, of doing my journey. I want to say the first 2 years, I was very motivated, I was very naive, and I was very excited about each offer. Like I was just so anticipating. I was trying to be strategic, shop all categories, shop often, shop a lot. And when I say naive, I don't mean like I don't know what I'm doing, but naive as in like, you're still trying to figure out how this dynamic works, right? The SA relationship, the whole
and you mentioned, I read a thing that your essays left.
My essay left. I had an essay
right?
left, yeah, on my first essay left, and then I met a second essay. Didn't jive with her, so I didn't end up working with her. And then so now I'm on my third essay. To technically.
Do you vibe with this one?
Yeah, she's very nice, and I've since stuck with her.
Okay.
So that's another question, yes, but essentially, right now, I'm just more like less naive than before. You know, like I am aware that this whole
really
dynamic is a very transactional one. Essentially, it's still professional. We still, you know, are courteous and everything.
Wait, did you say, sorry to interrupt, did you say it feels more transactional now, or it's, where did you, what did you mean? Did you say it feels more transactional now, like less?
It feels more transactional now because it has always been. It's just that I never really thought of it that way.
You didn't pay attention like that in the beginning.
No, because at the beginning, you're still trying to test the waters. It's like brand new territory for me. Like Chanel was the only sort of like highest end brand that I was shopping, but there was no such thing as, at least it wasn't so obvious. You know, you have to pre-spend in like ready to wear jewelry, etc., to get bags, right? Maybe now so a little bit more because now it's a whole different ball game. We'll talk about Chanel later, but in the Hermes world, it's a clear-cut transactional relationship. Like, yes, there are exceptions. There are people who maybe did not have to do a whole lot of pre-spend to get their first bag, but how often do you hear that? And whenever you do hear that, those are such small, tiny, like 0.00000 how many percentage of people that go through that. So really the journey is, for me, like I'm still doing it, but it's a lot more like I'm a lot more aware of what's going on, and I am,
great word,
obviously purchasing things like things that will help my profile because I'm just doing my due part, and I hopefully expect to receive my wish bag eventually. So it's sort of like that's how my mindset have shifted. It's just become more of a mature relationship. You do your part, they do their part. Essentially boils down to that. Yeah.
Well then, Miles, my question back to Amy, to keep the conversation on that going with her point answer to it, is if it feels a little bit more transactional, do you still enjoy it? Oh, you don't need to speak. Finished. Nope. Nope. Sorry. That was it. Like, that face.
Well, that's why the second question about ending, like the end of the journey, is going to be relevant here like I enjoy it in the sense that I, of course, every time I receive my wish bag, my wish list, it's wonderful because that's exactly what I wanted. Or
I was going to say, you're successful. It's not as if, do you know what, Miles? I'll answer your question. Can I?
Yes.
Answer? Okay. I just realized I have you. You'd never think I've been doing this for so long. I have you in the actual streaming window. I have you in the box in the corner. And then I just realized I can make you full screen. Am I full screen on your computer?
I can make it full screen, but I just want to see the comments at the same time. So.
Oh, sorry. Right.
Yeah, you can make yourself
a really tiny little box. I'm there like, why?
Yeah, you can make yourself full screen.
Yeah, I know. I can make the two of us sorry, amateur. Sorry, it's my first year on YouTube. My answer is how my perspective has changed is actually the flip of Amy's. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
I'm the flip. I am now enjoying it. Whereas originally going into it, how do I put this in a tasteful way?
I think I know.
You think
can I speculate why.
Can you answer you answer my question for
no, I'm just gonna speculate why yours is this reverse of mine, because I think you went into it after hearing everybody talk about, like, you have to do this, you have to spend 3 to 1, 2 to 1, and then it's just something you don't want to do intuitively. That it's like it feels so like it's that defeats the joy of shopping and of luxury. It's not luxury anymore. It's like, oh, it's just so,
it's more of a job.
And the thing is, I feel like your relationship, at least based on the stories you've told, is that you went in with, you know, you met someone, you clicked, you end up buying a few things, you come back, and then you get offered this amazing Kelly, your first Kelly. So for you, it was the opposite of what happened to me
That's what I was going to say, is that this sounds really crass, but I went in as me. So it was a little bit more like, yes, you're right, naive to the journey of hearing everybody else and what has to kind of happen. But I also went in as Jerusha Couture. So I knew this would just sound so filth, but I went in with cameras, and I went in as me and was introduced to the store manager, and and no strings attached. No, I had no different treatment to anyone else, but I went in la-di-da kind of thing, and hearing, you're right, I did hear what you had to do, but it was fun in the sense of like, okay, let's try this new venture of shopping. I have literally solidified the huge years at Louis Vuitton, and then moved up. Like, if you look at my history, I've moved up a ladder that is the ladder of hierarchy in luxury fashion, whether you care or not. That is just what it is. You know, I say it how it is, and that you're just going to get 100%. I think I said this last live, but that is the hierarchy of luxury fashion. Take or give. You got the top brands, the watches, the artisans at the top. You got all of the literally made to order artisans at the top. That is always what it's going to be, always. And then it comes down to essentially mass production, not mass production as such, but availability. And that is just the way it is. So I had kind of solidified Louis Vuitton. Then I moved to Chanel. You can see my history. And you're right. I heard the girls start. I heard you start. I was like, oh my God, okay, this is fun. This is fun. And then I went in there. And I think, to answer your question, Miles, what shifted is the opposite. I had so much fun in the beginning. And then I kind of had a little not turmoil, but shift, because the store manager got promoted and became like the big, like, CFO essentially of Sydney. He's like the head of all of it. And I'm just there like, okay. And he handed me on. And then I was freaked out over that. And then she, like, essentially each sales associate, client advisor, I got at the top, and they just went to the top. And yes, it is based on your relationship. It is based on, and I've said it in every vlog, it is based on your relationship purity and give a shit for the brand. That's what they want to see. That is it. They want a small, exclusive circle of people, exclusive circle worldwide. They want a small, exclusive, whatever million point, whatever their customer client base is, and they want us to be loyal to the brand. Now, what is shifted in me is that the joy of it, and like the giggly, I went in so excited, and just the same kind of way I did, the giggliness has just kind of opposite. It's become kind of not transactional, as in there's no joy with my sales associate, my client advisor. It's fun as hell. And I go in there. I'm basically like this. I'm having a party. I'm having a coffee. It's great. But I guess what's shifted is that, how do I put it? Maturity to the brand.
Yeah, exactly.
Does that make sense? Maturity as a customer to the brand.
Yeah.
That's probably how I've shifted since I first started, Miles, to answer your question in a very long form content. Very.
It's also, you know, like the way I try to explain it, yes, it definitely feels more transactional now because, like you said, it is just the mature understanding of what this relationship is about. I still have a good relationship. That's not there. It's just that it comes with strings attached. It's not just one without the other. It has to both
do you think
exist.
you're seeing that more? Like what, you're more aware to it than before? Or
Yeah, definitely.
does that change your physical interaction?
No, it just so I think I've I mean, I don't remember which episode, but we've definitely shared this previously, you know, during my beginning of my journey, there was not so much of like, oh, you need to spend X to get X, right? Like it felt more seamless. It felt more like it was discovery of the brand, loyalty to the brand, and buying everything from the brand. And I think because, you know, it was also a different essay too, right? Like the relationship between different essays also are like the dynamic is different. The seniority of the essay also plays a role as well. I think towards perhaps my last offers, the last few offers, it felt more transactional because, you know, when my wish item were to be available and I'm told, oh, you can come and then, you know, not pick it up, but like you can come and that your offer is here, I would be told very discreetly, oh, you'll need to spend or top up this amount to get to get it. So it becomes transactional because of that reason. You know,
I've actually never heard.
It's very common, but it's not common to everybody.
Yeah,
and it's not always told, but it's more common than you think. And it doesn't happen to everybody, but that's the thing.
I've had my sales associate say, I think I said once, like, waiting for the Kelly, the black and gold, which is my top wish list that I've just acquired this year. And I think waiting for that, at one point I said something along the lines of, I didn't say where were we at, but I think she basically told me my sort of spend and where I was, and then there was a full stop. There was a period.
Yeah, or they would.
So if I say a sentence to you like, "Oh, Amy, you know, your live streams are doing really well. I mean, you've done what, a couple of thousand now? That's pretty good. It's not like, you know, you might need to. You could do a few more. Full stop."
It's
and
like,
then I just don't talk anymore. I insinuated you need to do a few more, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, oh, right.
And sometimes it would be more of a suggestion, like, oh, what do you think of this top? I think it suits you. Like, it's just stuff like that, you know?
Slight push.
Yeah, and this is not even just with my current essay. Like, I was doing that in Hawaii, and there was like, oh, about this, what about that? It's like they present you with more options, and then when you accept more things, then they're like, okay, now we can show you the bag. It's transactional, but it's not always so obvious.
Absolutely.
But it definitely has felt more transactional. And I think just me understanding that this is it has always been that way. It's just that it was never always spoken out so obviously.
Yeah. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Can we go back and forth with our questions, or do you have a lot of questions? You sent me questions, but I got some on my Insta.
Go ahead with yours then.
Okay. I want to shout out to Kath. Hi, Kath. Kath is the most gorgeous subby. Honestly, she's just amazing. She has been around for a long time. Mwah, Kath, you are so supportive. Which Lux brand would you keep? I love these questions. If you had to give the rest away, love you lots. Love you lots too, Kath. You are so beautiful and caring. Go, Amy.
Okay, but for what though? For
really? I know your answer, but surprise me because surprise me because it should, like, I obviously know your answer, but
yeah, I think you know my answer. But the thing is, I have two answers because it depends. Are we talking about leather goods and handbags?
Which Lux brand would you keep if you had to give up every other brand? So she's saying in entirety. She's been cutthroat, Ames. She's been cutthroat. Go.
You already know you're dressed in that vibe. So Chanel, obviously.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
No, I'm not giving up Chanel. That's the only one I'm keeping.
Yeah. Are you serious right now? You're keeping all your Chanel?
Because I'm counting the ready-to-wear, all the accessories.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I know it's going to be MS, but surprise me. You guys, is the chat listening? Kath, if you're listening, if you're around or you watch this back later, good question, babe.
But it's not that surprising, I don't think. I don't think.
Yes. No. What are you talking about? To me, okay, maybe it's because to me, and I think I've said this before to you, your connection to Hermes, especially your French connection being, I think you, of all YouTubers on the platform, social media personalities, portray it best because, yes, there's probably other men. There's no understanding the culture, the language, the personality, the attitude of French people. Like so many people in real life, this is not real life, guys. I'll go on. I got a question about that. So many people in real life do not get it and are like snobby up themselves. You don't get it. Okay, I'm sorry. You don't get French. You don't get, no. Okay, just stop right there. That's not what it is. That's what you see. Especially, and I'm going to put a bit of Canada in with Australia because we're very similar, especially we are very similar in our how to do like chill vibes. My family in Toronto are exactly like us. Like they're just like, yeah, we don't put up with the stick, like your nose is in the air type thing. So for us down here in Australia and in other areas, like definitely some friends in South Africa, they're like, what are they on about? These people are so up themselves. But I feel like you portray understanding the house, understanding the culture of French people and what France portrays in luxury fashion. Sorry, I'm just going on a spiel here. So I am shook, not anything against Miss Coco Gabrielle Chanel, but I'm sorry. I am so shocked right now. Wow. Kath, great question. She chose Coco Chanel over Mr. Hermes.
Yeah, well, because I can only choose one. If I can only choose one, but obviously my two.
You can't. The question is one, so that's
so your turn now. Then your turn.
My answer, Kath. This will shock you, but I think I got to stay tried and true and pick Louis Vuitton.
I knew it.
I got to pick Vuitton.
Yeah,
and that's not even about the love of Codas or the love of Chanel. No. This is what I started with and started all fashion with. And it's just kind of like, I got to stay tried and true to Vuitton, Kath. Great question, though.
Great question.
Great question. I'm so shocked. Amy, I'm literally shook.
Really?
Oh, now because you're in ready to wear. Now that you're going to go to Paris Fashion Week next year. Oh, shit, girl.
I think my audience knows me very well. They know, like, I talk about it all the time.
Oh my God.
It's because for me, like, I love Hermes because it's, for me, that is their...
Sorry, I have to interrupt, guys. I call her when I need to know how to pronounce a color. Sorry, color. Australians say color, and no one knows what the hell we're saying. Color. When I need to know how to pronounce a color, I text Amy because I'm like, without accents, we butcher it beyond belief. That's so why funny. When I got my Constance at the beginning of the year from Fashion Pal, and like, we also butcher it. We sound horrible saying anemone. So I just have to say anemone because it's just, I know. See? Sorry, but she's the queen of French. Yeah, your subbies know you so well. Jokes. So everybody said she'll say Chanel. Jerusha's here like absolutely shook.
I love both, but for me, the aesthetic of Chanel is really what I associate most with.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah. I feel like for you also, it's the lifestyle of Louis Vuitton. The handbags, you're so passionate about them, and you use them like they should be used, and that is what Louis Vuitton is about. Exactly.
I use
exactly,
and essentially it is everywhere. That's the other thing, and that's, oh my God, see these lives, you have to go on a hard exit and I'm there like chatting away. I'll talk faster because I heard this the other day. I hear it all the time, and somebody said, like, maybe it was a comment or something on Insta, like, oh my God, maybe it was like a Gen Z thing. Monogram is so cringe. Louis Vuitton monogram is so cringe. Nobody wants to wear monogram anymore. Let's move on to the real life question now, shall we? Because that's what I'm going to say. In real life, guys, none of this exists. I'm sorry, okay? None of it exists. We carry our handbags, okay? We carry our handbags around Vancouver, around Sydney. That's it. No one else is walking past me on the street with a Chanel boy bag and going, oh, look at her Chanel boy bag. Oh, look at, no. And no one is walking past me on the street going, oh, that's a fake LV. Nobody even knows or cares. And if you see one out in the wild, great. That's cute, but you'll just keep walking past them. The fact that it is in mass amount here on channels, mass amount on groups and social media and Reddits and talking and apps and chats and threads is because that tiny percentage of us are in a, not fan club, what do I say? Like we're in Girl Scouts, Girl Guides. What's it called? What's it called when you're in like a group?
Niche?
A niche. And we're this small, Amy.
Yeah.
Back me up. Is it not?
No, in the wild, you hardly see them. And when you see it, you know when you know. You know if you know. It's
you know if you know. You know if you know, but how do I put it?
It's not a big deal. Basically, like if you pass by anyone, they're wearing something high-end, whether it's Hermes, Chanel, LV, no one will really bat an eye unless they just have an admiration for it. They might come up to you and tell you and compliment you, but otherwise it's just another, it's just what you're just wearing it. It's not special. It's not what you love.
It's not what is talked about on here day in, day out, the questions, whatever, because you're coming to a forum. You're coming to, people that have put their face on, the screen to be moderators and enthusiasts of these brands and talk about it out loud. But the percentage, Amy, we are point nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. And to go on to another question that I got here, Liz A. Hi, Liz. Do you think luxury is dying? Luxury is dead? Is luxury over?
Oh my gosh.
No.
This is so related.
Oh, you got it too?
I know. Seriously, I
No.
just don't even understand. I've been seeing the videos floating around, and then everyone's talking about luxury YouTubers are gone or they're leaving. I didn't understand what that was about. But here,
it's
answer
fine.
the question.
It's fine if the topic of the video is luxury YouTubers, because we're a category, right? We're a niche. It's like sailing. It's like saying a sailing sailboat YouTubers, or boat and fishing YouTubers. Are they reducing in content creation? Sure. Are we reducing? Is there less videos on the topic? Probably. But is there less videos on the topic you're searching for? Because I bought Coach the other week, and I swear to God, this is a community gone wild. Do not mess with these girls, right? Right? But I never knew this community existed. But that's how easy it is to miss it. Which you'd think to yourself, well, how's that possible, Jerush? You talk about handbags, I'm sure they come up. No, because even if it comes up, it's not on my radar to go, oh, I'm going to click on about this, or I'm going to click about this brand, because it's not on my radar. It's not on my search where the algorithm bullshit, but it's not on my radar to go and watch this community, which is ginormous and cutthroat in their community. Now, sure, it is handbags and designer, but you've got to see each thing for what it is. No, luxury YouTube is not dead. YouTubers themselves are fatigued. I know quite a few of the girls are, and they're jumping on different platforms for different things right now, and so be it. A lot of us have taken breaks, whether you got hacked, unfortunately, whether you had two children, run multiple businesses and burnt yourself out and was 20 kilos overweight and took 8 months off, which is exactly what happened to me the year before last. And we take breaks. But is luxury in the universe over? It's almost embarrassing. I sit and I'm like, people are like, no, but caring is down and LVMH is down. Sure, they're down. They were down in the pandemic. They were down 3 quarters ago on that spreadsheet. They were down. Their shareholders were up 2 quarters ago. They were up higher than they were in the pandemic. Is luxury in the world dead? Are you kidding me? Because we are 0.0% talking about it. And I say this all the time, ultra, okay, wealth, ultra wealth in Korea is going every second day shopping. Yeah. Hi, babe. Oh, my God. Yeah. No, we're nothing. And these girls, when I'm telling you, Miss Arabic Princess, come on. Some of the girls I talk to, and they are on social media, Amy, what they get on a weekly basis from MS.
Oh, I know.
You've got your choker on right now, right?
Yeah.
She just bought one of those every day for a month.
I know.
Like double baguette ring. Like nobody gets it. I sit here so frustrated going, is luxury over? Please. Oh, the state of the world, the price increases, the price of living. They don't even have price of living. Miss Queen of Qatar doesn't even, she has 25 servants. What do you mean price of living? Do you know what I mean? And that percentage of ultra rich, ultra wealthy can keep the houses alive for years.
I agree. But I think when I read into this question, I'm thinking people like you and me. We splurge when we can, not like on
Yeah.
a daily basis.
And
And I
we
feel
talk
like,
about it, Ames.
yeah, we
We
talk
put
about
it
it.
out there.
But I say people like us, but that don't talk about it necessarily. They're just buying because that's what they love as well.
They don't make up the margins, though, Amy. They don't make up
Correct.
the margins for the
Correct.
brand.
But I feel like
luxury's not over in that way. I'm
correct.
seeing it from an actual economic stand.
Right.
If it's about like our spending and our level of interest and our cost of living going up, well, shit, yeah, it costs $200 to fill my goddamn Range Rover with gas. Are you kidding me? Of course. But that's just a general understanding. You're not going to go and buy a handbag when you need to feed your 2 children. That's just common sense. But the overall umbrella that puts a dampener on it, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice that I'm really energized. I just said it in my video I posted. Oh, I just posted a video this morning. Listen to me. I'm absolutely erratic. I just posted a video of an unboxing. It's behind me. I shouldn't actually show it. Can you see it?
Depends which one you're talking about. You're talking about the Kelly, right?
No,
that doesn't look
don't
like
worry.
a Kelly.
If you can't see it, that's good. You can watch my video later. I just said in that video, I am on cloud 9. I am energized beyond belief, but I'm a fashion designer. You understand? This is my actual education and what I studied. So it never goes away. But if you are in tech or you're in marketing or you know, you own a business that you have to run every day and you look around and you see these titles, bam, 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 it's discouraging, Amy. Is it not discouraging for you as a general consumer to pick up and read on Instagram that, you know, oh, luxury's over, or even consumerism in fashion in general? It's just a downer, and it's not what is relevant to the real.
Correct. I will say this too. I feel like this question came from someone who are like us, the middle class, right? The people that don't make up the margins for the luxury houses. So I feel like this question is relevant for us, for people that are asking like us. And maybe the perception that people are having right now, including like the videos that are circulating right now about luxury YouTubers leaving, is maybe their sentiment towards what's happening right now. I'm not necessarily agreeing or disagreeing. I feel like, well, there's a saying here, they don't ever put it on the news when planes are landing, something like that. So whenever things are good, they don't talk about it.
That's awesome. You're saying they put it on when they're crashing.
Yeah. So when there's always a downturn, there's like negative news, people are always attracted to it. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but that's what people talk about. When things don't go well, then you talk about it, making it more like almost like making it bigger news than it is. And I feel like
I want to just say here, I realize that, but this is not groundbreaking news, Amy.
No, it is not.
People not have common sense over that to go, hang on. Okay, well, again, luxury YouTube is a niche. Luxury YouTube is television and marketing. So that is a different statement to saying luxury is dead in the world because of the world crises over. And it's not just this year and the horrible atrocities. Let's keep going. And that's another thing. Everyone's like apologizing and being like, well, how long do you apologize for? The atrocities are endless in the world in general. And you got to turn around and go use common sense to, do you see what I'm saying? You got to use common sense to go, oh, actually, consumerism in general, I just want people, I guess I get frustrated because I obviously get, just like you, and we're pulling up our questions, but I obviously get asked this all the time, is just, and then I, you know, naturally for our genre and niche, you get a lot of hate. How can you How can you unbox a Birkin bag? Thank you, Al K. It was a Kelly.
I saw that.
I know. I get so sassy when people get it wrong. The other day, a company reached out to me, and I think they're a consignment store in Australia. Are they? Maybe, or maybe in America. And they go around and they do the interviews on the street. And they were like, do you like this Birkin bag? And they go around and they interview people on the street. And they were all like, it's like some guy going to his job with his like coffee. And he's like, she's like, do you like this Birkin bag? And he's like, yeah, that's kind of famous bag. No, I hate it. And I'm like, it's a Kelly to begin with. So to answer your question, no, that was a Kelly. And you see what I mean? It's just kind of like, like you should feel so disgusted in yourself to show that right now. You got to ask where you draw the line. It's not for compassion. Mm-hmm. My family's Persian. Okay? You got, like, do I stop and let you in on all of that? No, because a news reporter, in a sense, has to stop at some point, right? And go, I'm not going to let you know how my grandma's doing. You got to stop. My entire in-laws, like, I don't go into that. And it's just, you're at a crossroads in life, but you've got to learn how to separate it and go, hang on, I'll think for myself, is luxury dead, or, is luxury over? You could never tell them they're over. Ever. How? Sorry.
It will never happen.
Sorry, everyone. I'm on a roll. This is a luxury live show like you never. Jerusha has never been invited back. I think I said that last time.
Why do you sabotage all the time? You self-sabotage for no reason.
I think I said this last time.
And yet you're here. And yet you're here.
Yeah. There is, right?
There's always a crisis around the world. And the thing is, like,
absolutely. It does not suggest you're not distasteful. If you want to make disclaimers, go ahead. Absolutely go ahead. But on the flip side, do news anchors make a disclaimer for putting it out there as well? That's their job. It's essentially our job to friggin' escape you from it. That's what I was saying to Dale the other day, because she was just like, it's escape. Hi, Dale, if she watches this later. She's an Aussie YouTuber in Brisbane. She's so
we love Dale. She's been on
the show. Has she been on the show too?
Yeah.
I'm so
it's with Dale, it's always Dale Connor, which I met him this week. Dale
He's
Connor
in Canada.
He's already back in Australia now.
Okay.
I met up with him. So fun.
Yeah. I was telling her, I'm like, where do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line at the world's atrocities? You can't.
And this is one comment, but it's also that one. It's one out of there's another. Again, I'm quoting all these things because I don't remember where I heard or read them, but in the world, I think they were talking about hate on YouTube and how do they deal with it, and those are big creators, right? Like much bigger creators, and they go, well, first you post and you ghost. That's one thing that I think what's her name said on the American Idol. What's her name? But anyway, second, yeah, you post and you ghost. But that's just about like on Instagram or social media, because that's like an American Idol. What's her name again? One of the judge. She said that. But in general, when we're talking about podcasts or like content on YouTube, video content on YouTube,
right?
We as the content creator, we get so affected right? We still get so affected by these negative comments, even though they do represent a also very tiny, like 0.000 how many 0% as well.
Right.
But because these stick, just like negative news also stick, they're the things that you just remember because that's how human nature is. And
yeah,
unfortunately, we just have to remind ourselves that, you know what, this is this one person's opinion and comment, and we'll just move on from that, right? Because
the
like, yeah, we
sad part about it is it creates, which I'm sure there's girls watching that it's like, it creates shit for them. Oh, can I cuss? It creates a crap environment for them, for us, for people who are enjoying it. You know, yeah, you're going to have naysayers, but there's naysayers in everything, like you just said, in life in general, but it is 0.0%. But I don't want to come on luxury YouTube and have
I know
girls
but we can't stop.
Like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, do you want me to go and get my father-in-law and bring all of that here and let's sit and talk about it in a huge, you know, a summit? Because that's not what this is about. You're talking about fashion, like luxury fashion. You got to put, like, use some common sense. That's all I'm saying. And that's why in my video I just posted, I'm just like, I've got a different energy because firstly, it kind of, it energizes me in a way.
Oh, totally.
Because I want to give back in a positive way of going, right, it's shit out there, but this isn't channel, you know, NBC News. So I'm not going to relay what else is happening in the world. And you don't need to click on all those horrific videos. I'm going to take you down the road of fun and exciting for 10, 20 minutes so you can escape it.
Let's move on to this one because I saw the forward from Miss Erica. I actually read that article.
1 second, I'm going to open my window. Keep going.
Yeah, so we can comment on this one because you sent me the reel, and I also saw this independently before on an article. According to the first quarter of 2026 list index, Chanel is ranked the hottest fashion brand in the world.
Oh my God. The takeaway, guys, from this live, other than the fact that I sound like a complete nutcase, the takeaway is the Cass question. I am shocked, Amy. It's no, you know what? I'm shocked because I was like, I didn't want to be surprised, and you surprised me. I was like, she's 100% going to say MS, but the faithfulness is really nice. I'm going to say that.
Well, so just like you picked LV, I wasn't surprised by that answer. And I feel like when I say Chanel, people wouldn't be so surprised by that answer. I think if you look,
I am, because of the last kind of dedication in the last kind of.
But I do everything I get into, I do it with the same intensity and passion. I wouldn't just.
No, it's true. You do.
And I still buy both brands at the moment.
You do. And the fact that you've just gone in the RTW, I can't even believe it. you're in Maddie Shops territory. Do you guys follow?
But I am in pre-love territory. I'm not in brand new. Maddie Shops is a whole. She's in the new.
The jacket.
Yeah. The
jacket wasn't pre-loved.
It was.
I thought that was this season.
It was pre-love, but it was a brand new jacket from. It was a jacket
that was in a May. That's resale, babe. That's consignment resale. That's like, that was brand new.
It was a brand new jacket that was in the consignment.
That was beautiful. That's a find.
Yeah, it was. And that is why, for me, like, when I find gems like that, I'm just so elated. Like, you're talking about how excited when you were doing your Kelly video. I mean, I am just as excited when I show these amazing finds myself. Like, every time
there is something about the hunt that is so beautiful.
Exactly.
I just said, please go and watch my video that I just did an unboxing with in partnership with Zen Lux in Japan. Oh my God, I want to collaborate with them because I want to go over there. No, have you been to Japan?
I have, but that was before. That was a long time ago. Like that was before I.
Would you want to go now? Can you imagine?
Totally.
Can you imagine the ready-to-wear you'd find? And that's the thing. You're so lucky because you're this big, so it would all fit you. Damn it! Damn the hootie booty.
Well, it's interesting you say that because now in the pre-loved Chanel market, anything in my size is actually like higher prices. Anything that is in the larger sizes.
I know, yeah. Oh, woohoo! Yeah, but it's far and few between.
Yeah.
There's going to be some like double-breasted, amazing seamed blazer from like Virginia's collection, and I'm going to be like, I can't get it past like this breast. They don't make it for like triple D. I'm high. Okay, so
anyways, yeah, Chanel's is ranked the hottest fashion brand in the world according to List Index. The first time it entered the top 20, taking the #1 spot because of the high demand of Blazy's new designs, especially the pumps, maxi flaps, and the immense social media attention. However, List ranking is based on brand heat, which measures online engagement, search volume, and consumer demands rather than revenue. What do you think of the new Chanel Blazy?
What does that teach? So what does that tell you?
It's all about how
easy it is to manipulate or create your figures, your number bases, all of it. If I just explained to you how traffic is controlled, consumed, bought, I think half of my problem is that I know tech too well now, you know, and I know tech and the underworld and bots, and I just know it too well. And it is very easy to create a report like that. Is it going gangbusters on socials? Is everybody talking about it? Sure. Are the sales following? I'm sorry, Miss Coco Chanel, favorite brand, but since the shakeup, and I am pretty sure all the Chanel, absolute devoted Chanel, you know, consumers and just enthusiasts, you don't have to consume to be in love with the brand. The houses are so deep rooted in their information, their knowledge, their skill set alone. Like you could just be an atelier out there and just, you know, studying fashion, and you could just envy it, right? Like when I majored or whatever I majored, the times that I did, the enthusiasm and learning about it. But you gotta stop and look at the actual landscape of that house from Carl Dine. It's just been a shit show. You know, really, really messy.
What do you think of the new Chanel anyway? I don't think anybody has asked you yet, or have you ever commented about it yet?
I haven't, but I let stuff post and ghost. I let stuff sit, especially for a couple of seasons. And the difficulty with Chanel is there's so many collections. I don't think people properly, they understand if you're a purchaser and consumer like you, but I don't think they properly get it if you're just looking and thinking, oh, like another runway, like another fashion parade. They probably don't even say runway, but they're probably just like another fashion parade. Oh, Anna Wintour's at another fashion parade. Like when you just see publications of it, you don't know. There are so many collections that the house does and always has done. She never, ever wanted to stay inside seasons, ever. And that was one of the original reasons that like Métier d'Art and like couture really became an actual season is because of Gabrielle Chanel. Like, she was just magnificent in the way she implemented fashion and brought it into its own kind of realm. And I think Carl was such an intricate part of that in his own way. And it wasn't just about the Carl fanatic side of it. It wasn't about that, because it's the team. That's another thing. I think it was Maddie. I was listening to her. I was talking to her. We were talking on WhatsApp, and I was just saying, like, how did you feel with Virginie and everything, because it was so hard. Like, she was also mourning the death of her absolute idol, teacher, co-worker, like everything. Imagine your big brother, your uncle, like everything. He was a king to her. And that in itself, let alone the entire creative team just going into like, what do we do now? Not that they don't carry on, which they do, but to know the next turn or the next whatever. And I think you got to step back and go, why did she leave?
I was going to ask you that.
There you go.
What do you think what had happened? Because nobody knows.
I just don't think she could cope. I actually think she was just like, there is change. There is financial change. You got to look at where she pulled that together around like
pandemic.
She pulled it together and held it together with criticism, with scrutiny, with how is she going to fill these shoes? Well, it's not just her. There's an entire country of people and a team that know the ins and outs, the codes, the language, the writing. It's unbelievable. And that's why now, with the start of a new creative director, everyone puts it on him that this modern twist, this minimalist twist, this, what are we doing with these colors and this suiting and this twist? It's all because of him. But there's an entire, do you understand? Like, the bottom layer has to create it, and the codes have to be followed, and it has to be signed off. Has this ever happened to a house before? Yes. Many times. Many, many times. When Galliano left Dior, it was like, no one knew what to do. You know? Like, what do we do now? Like, the most creative, flamboyant person in the world of a designer is gone. Like, it's over. It's dead. And what do I have been asked, what do I think? Yes, the idea of change is uncomfortable, especially from the era of the codes and design that we were so comfortable with, right? We were comfortable. He's made us feel uncomfortable.
Right.
And was that intentional? Was it intentional is what you've got to ask yourself.
I feel like the intention is there because that's what's making this brand the most talked about right now. Like,
so you gotta think, you gotta ask yourself. Like, it's everything, like, what do they say in politics? Everything has an undercurrent. I'm so bored with H after 10 years. Why do I feel like you're texting that to me? It's because I had it.
I'm just pulling the comments that are relevant to the topic. I read about this thing too. I mean, for me, I think for me, Instagram is a big source of sort of my entertainment / news every day.
I thought that this was.
Yeah, this was the cruise. This is cruise 2027. So it's like the half sandal.
This is what I was trying to. I thought I took a screenshot. Let's find it.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, I feel like we talk about Blazy's collections constantly because there's always something so shocking about his collections. There's always something, right? First, it was the mangled reissue and the mangled classic flaps. That was the first season. Then it was just all this boxy cut and like basically menswear fashion. And then there's the square-toed shoes, no longer the almond toe, right? And they're all high heels. And now it's this, well, Cocoa Beach also was also very controversial. Like a lot of people were shocked by how Cocoa Beach looked like, very different from what we're used to. And then now the cruise collection is literally like, what are these shoes?
You tell me what price someone would pay. You tell me what price someone would pay for that marketing. That type of worldwide shock marketing that this creates. You tell me, you know, I'm sure there's girls watching that maybe are in marketing, or their family, someone in their families has a marketing position. That on its own, that shock value, that type of marketing is priceless.
But the thing is, like, they don't even need to do their own marketing. The marketing is being done for them because social media talks about it.
There you go. Finished. So is it ugly or is it genius?
Both.
You tell me. Is it ugly or is it genius? They're obviously not producing them, Amy.
I know.
They're obviously not producing them. It's runway. But there are now something over 12,000 reels about these stupid Jesus sandals that are corrupted and somewhat offensive to even Jesus himself. May he rest. Do you understand? Like, how do you buy that kind of marketing? You don't. Good or bad, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And it never, ever has. As much as people would say, like, you know, all press is good press, it's always been that way.
Do you think it's sustainable for a brand such as Chanel in the long term?
This is what's interesting. That's a good question. This is what's interesting. Because will their undercurrent continue selling? Of course. They'll always sell a classic flap. And I mentioned this when I was talking about Chanel, because I spoke to my sales associate who I hadn't spoken to in ages, because I, for like 1 week, wanted to look at the long handle. But I don't know what came over me. I was just kind of like, oh, should I go in and look at one of those long handles, the East-West? You know, I'm really into shoulder right now, so maybe, you know. And then I just looked at the price. I was like, no, because if I get asked what I want to do with $12,000, it's not that. When I did that video, I got the currency wrong, and one of my subscribers pulled me up on it, was like, hello, Jerusha, it's not $12,000, it's $20,000. I got it wrong. I said US, so we're double. So a classic flap is $22,000. 22,000 Australian dollars. And that shoulder is like, I think it is like 13, maybe, I'm sorry, not 13, probably like 7 or 8. That shoulder one. What is
that shoulder one with the open, like it's like the
back is open. Yeah, my friend Rich.
I don't remember the exact price, but it was definitely 10K plus tax here.
If it's 10K USD, I'm right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's about high 12s. My friend
Here,
Rich,
I'll just look it up because now Rich, we just don't
shout
know.
out to you, Rich. She's amazing. She just bought it. Rich is from Hawaii. Hi, Rich. If you watch this back, she's amazing. And she just unboxed it like yesterday. And am I still on?
Yeah, you are. I'm just looking up the bag.
Yeah, I'm just getting my notes as well. Sorry, I wanted to. Rich just my notes was Rich just unboxed it. So it's the one with the open at the back and the flap and the C with the long. It's the East-West version. I don't want to be rude, but it's a very, very common silhouette. In other words, like I've seen it, or I feel like you see it in other places. I don't want to be rude. anyway, so she just unboxed it. I went to see that and I was just like, that's why I said I'm making a video. I'm priced out. I will not spend that money on Chanel new again. I just won't. I would prefer to go to consignment resale. I just would.
Are we talking about this one?
I would go to, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So it's 9. It's 9.3 here plus tax.
So there you
well
go.
Over 10. So well over 10.
Well, so there you go. So
yeah, it's
so 14 and a half Australian dollars.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fine. That's fine. I'll just go, like, I'm more than happy. I'll just go and I'll go to Japan.
Yeah.
I'll come over there and shop Fashion Fire. Because I also said in that video, I feel like the quality of the past collections is better. And that's been mentioned a lot, Miss Chanel brand for life.
Well, yeah. So I'm mainly shopping. So in regards to Chanel, I'm mainly shopping the ready-to-wear from Virginie's collections. I mean, I'm not overlooking the Carl's collection, but there's just I'm just very picky, like in terms of hers
was beautiful though. She came in with a very feminine aspect.
She's a very her aesthetic. I really just love.
Her aesthetic was really pretty. That was so hard for her. And if anyone asked me why she left, that's why. The pressure and to follow suit, the scrutiny she got, it was not fair. I don't think it was fair at all. She was such an amazing co-designer. Like, amazing.
I totally miss, like, the thing is, when she was creative director for her brief 5 years, the whole time I kept hearing, oh my gosh, Chanel is dead. What is this? And there's a lot of just negative news. And I just never understood it because I'm like, oh, am I the only one loving Chanel right now? I mean, I've always loved Chanel, but like, this is just so pretty. And this is for the first time in the last few years, I was more able to maybe look into ready-to-wear territory, whereas before I couldn't.
Remember her Cocoa Beach with all the beautiful like chiffons and everything? She really feminized it. It was very, very pretty. I got to I had something I wanted to look at me just looking through I had something with Chanel I wanted to show you. Damn it. Okay, I've lost it. Maybe it was questions. Okay, are you doing questions? I'll just quickly finish. Should I just quickly finish my questions?
Just go ahead.
Okay, Lux Hunter Melbourne. Hi, babe. She's from Melbourne. Hi. She asked me 2 questions. Have you hit your peak in your luxury purchases, or do you still want more? See, these are quite common questions, and that's fair. I mean, price increase wise, that's fair to ask that. That's a question if you're peaked, not is it dead? Do you know what I mean? That was her first question. What's next on your wish list? You pretty much have everything. Oh my God, that's a compliment, sister. Thank you. Oh, she asked another one. How do you juggle your career and your mum life? I don't. I don't. I was talking to someone the other day who was talking about procreating. She hadn't had kids yet. What did you think? I just want to make a speech. I am never getting invited on Luxury Live Show again.
Say that.
Because I'm nuts. I want to make a speech to all the women out there. Okay, all the girls out there. I've spoken to many different girls, host included. There is so much pressure on us, okay? So much pressure. Do it all. Do it all. Guess what? Gen Z is coming up. Generation Z is coming up, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are the bottom. the
Well,
bottom of millennial.
millennials are getting old, so
right. So I'm the bottom of millennial. Gen Z is coming up, and they're getting older. And trust me, they're probably going to see a population crisis because they are doing their own thing. They realize, no, seriously, like
I know.
oldest niece and stuff. My oldest niece, my friends, 2 sons, they're like, we got shit to do, you know. And what the difference is what Generation X dealt with is that their parents didn't live as long as opposed to us, where our parents are living longer. X is, busy, whatever. And then our parents are living longer. We got aging parents. We got young kids. They're seeing that and going, I don't want a bar of it. Thank you very much. My niece is like, hell no. I can't do everything. I cannot do everything. And as women, listen, how do I manage everything, Lux Hunter Melbourne? I don't. I absolutely don't. I luckily have a lot of help. I'm very blessed like that to be able to call, on Jillian. And that's my mother and my mother-in-law, my sister-in-laws. I'm lucky I've got a lot of help. And if I didn't, I wouldn't be able to do it. I also have health issues, as you know, Amy. Mm-hmm. And I basically was told I wouldn't cope with kids, but I did it anyway. And that was kind of stupid because there's like literally months on end I don't cope. So I don't juggle at all. Am I pretty much done with my wish list? No, I bought things. For show and tell. My wish lists now, I'm just taking this over. My wish lists now are basically accessories.
Oh, I love.
But do you know what? It is so pricey. I was talking to some of the girls in the coach community. Listen, their handbags are $500, but their SLGs and their sunglasses are like $300. And they're like, huh? It's not what you think. You're turning around and paying $700 for a pair of sunglasses now? Like, and that's not saying inflation, but it's saying, I guess, realizing, smashing up on SLGs that end up being, huge. My wish lists, Miss Lux Hunter.
Oh, I love it.
Is my sunnies. I need to get sunnies. I'm a sunglass queen, and I basically am just I'm running low. I'm not running low, but I want my Miu Miu sunglasses. I've got to fix a few of my Celines. They're broken, they're busted, so I've got to fix a few. And I want my Miu Mius that I had on my actual wish list for 2026. I want to get those. That was that. I wanted to show you. I also had this. I'm just taking over, by the way. I also bought this over because I wanted to match you, but with my fashion jewelry.
Oh, that's so cute.
But I watched your video last night, and I wanted to say, are you jealous because it's a turn lock? Sure.
Oh yeah, I know.
Gold.
I love that it turn locks.
Diamonds. I've just got the Kelly bracelet. You just have more, but are you jealous because it's the turn lock at the front?
I know. I wish they would just do both.
Yeah, I watched your video going, hell yes. I was sitting there going, 100%. The fact that it's got the claw clasp on the jump ring, that must be frustrating.
It's annoying
because the fact that these are actually a functioning turn lock is just.
They are a dream to put on.
Don't you think it kind of makes it worth it? That's why I love the JerushaCouture's Clue, because it's a mechanism, whereas this is just a screw.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
But this hangs kind of does that.
Which is good. You have the flexibility to do. You can do.
Well, I mean, I feel like I'm basically back.
Now we're twinning.
2016.
I love it. Oh my gosh, maybe I should look into that one too. I told myself I wouldn't get any more costume jewelry, but it's hard not to sometimes when there's a piece like this.
Okay, everybody who's on an Hermes journey, and I wrote down some of our girls. So Amber, hi Amber Ashley. She's so gorgeous. Amber has started her journey. Rich is also going hard on her journey. Hi girls. Are you ready? It may vary in different countries, but are you ready? These are Jerusha's points. Go and buy a whole crockery set. Go and buy the teapot. Okay? Go and buy the Passifolio teapot with gold trim. Like stunning. This type of crap is so good for your journey, but also usable, functional. This is a one-time use on an outfit. Do you understand? Yeah. Cost per wear is like small. Okay? Yes, it's spend in your journey, but this, they want you to be in the world. My cost per wear on these, if you've ever followed my Hermes hellish journey, I have young kids, a fast life. I have an entire kitchen made of porcelain, and we smash everything. Everything has a chip in it. Yeah, right. Sure. I wish Hermes made a Yeti.
I know, right?
Everything is chipped and they break all the time. So it wasn't on purpose that I ended up buying like 7 last year. Crockery, not just saying specific if you're writing a list on what to buy for your journey. I'm saying specifically crockery, china. Go and buy a whole set. Tick. Next, Miss Fashionably Amy. They want you to buy their gold. They want you to buy their gold and sterling silver. They want you to. Why? Because Cartier. You're telling me Cartier is just jewelry, fine jewelry? That's it. That's what they make. And crockery and crystal ware, okay? But fine jewelry and timepieces, right? Cartier. Amy?
Mm-hmm.
Hermes has their own division of this. Do you understand? Yeah. So if we lay it out like this, each division, they want to maximize each division, Amy. Mm-hmm. Think of it like shares. Think of it like a portfolio, a financial portfolio. Each bank wants their own portfolio. Hermes has an entire fund and wants to push each one up. That is the clearest way to put it. That is the clearest way to put it. Can you please make a new YouTube video on your own? Because you have so many followers that are just, no, you do. You have so many followers that follow you just for Hermes tips. Explain it like that. And you may tell them Jerusha said it to you.
I'll just clip this section and then put it in.
Cut it. Because each, guys, I'm going to say it clearly again. Each individual
category.
What do they call it though? They call it their
métier.
Métier. Each métier.
Yeah, or
each one. Each to buy from our timepiece and jewelry. Oh yeah, they say a word. I know they say a word, don't they? Each single one is on its own ratio. I promise you, hand on heart. And that's worldwide. That's not going, oh, just my essay says that, or just in Vancouver, or just in Britain. No, that's worldwide as a house. You have your crockery homewares. You have your fine jewelry.
Well, that is why they want you to buy.
Last tip. You ready? You're on a journey. You're on a journey for a quota bag. 2 only. Don't get it twisted. I know I say that all the time. 2 quota bags. Kelly's and Birkins. That's it. Every size, every style. That's it. 2. If you're on a journey for one of those 2 handbags, do not buy another bag. Done?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's the best one.
Cut this fashionably, Amy. Jerusha says it. Hand on heart. Make it a meme.
No, I said I've been
Do
saying
not-
that I'm not buying
Yep.
another non-quota
Do
bag
not
anymore.
accept another bag at all. You know why? Because you just got a bag. It goes on your profile that you just got a bag. Doesn't matter what it is. It's leather. It's in the leather department. S or G's, sure, fine. They count. They're not that important, but they count to your spend. They're not that important. Do not accept a handbag ever. Please, God, I promise you, do not do it.
I learned it the hard way as well. I mean, I think when you bought your bow lead and you messaged me and I was telling you about this bit, which is what happened to me all these years, I've been accepting non-quota bags in between, but that affects my quota bag.
Did you and Kat say that on the live?
I'm pretty sure we talked about it on the live and also in private. Yeah, I talked about it on the live.
Can you title this live? Can you title this live Jerusha's hack to MS?
Yeah, I'll change it. Here, I'll change it.
Do not. Oh my God, my essay just texted me. They're going to offer me a mini Lindy. I've wanted a mini Lindy so long. Do you want a mini Lindy or do you want a mini Kelly?
Yeah.
Which one?
Kelly.
I mini Kelly. Are you kidding me? I cut off my arm. That's my main bag I'm aiming for. I've been aiming for it for 2 years. Then stay on track. Just because you haven't been offered it as a trick or as a delay, that's not it at all. Your essays just knows you're interested in it. My client advisor knew I was totally interested in all of them. But they're sidetracks.
They are.
Did I care? No, because I wanted it and that's part of my journey, but I'm also Tiki Boom Boom. Like that's a JerushaCouture problem. But anyone else who's actually aiming, like I know girls who had two and a half, nearly 3 years waiting for a mini Kelly. Sophia, one of my subbies, she got her mini Kelly at the beginning of the year. Congratulations, babe. If you see this, she got her mini Kelly in Etienne. Say it.
Etienne.
See, that's what I do, guys. I ask Amy to say it correctly. She got it like goals, right? That is such a goals neutral. And I just said to her, please don't. She's like, oh, like a mini Evelyn came through. I said, no, don't do it. And the other thing you don't do it for is because a mini Lindy, a mini Evelyn, a Bolide, they will come again. That mini Kelly will not.
So I'm going to pull this comment because for the love of bags. So that's why I said one thing that I find, the MS journey a little frustrating, at least personally, is that it's so inconsistent. Everybody's hit story is so different. So mine, when I take a non-quota bag, it does affect how long and how much I have to spend for my quota bag, because
I will speak up now and say, I don't think that's inconsistent worldwide. I don't. I'm sorry.
Well, because for the love of bags of
Australia, Sydney, Canada right now. And if I called my friend Amelia right now in Ireland, she would say the same thing. And they have a wait list. See?
I know they have a different system.
There you go. They have a different system, but still it's a wait list. But if she took it, it could be longer. Do you see? I still think they do a fair distribution. And why? Because it's scarcity.
It is scarcity. But I feel like some people have had it different, and maybe it was okay before to receive non-quota bags in between and still not quite affect their journey as much.
I agree somewhat, but I still think that's the
definitely changed now.
No, that's the speak Jerusha. That's the exception. Yeah, that's the exception.
Yeah, okay.
Kelly offered in the first 4 weeks. That's the exception to the rule. Now that happens and you hear about it on here and you hear about it in real life very rarely, but that's the exception to the rule, Amy. I think there is still
Yeah.
a very, very hard line throughout the entire house. And that's just fair play. And you can't, I don't think there's anything behind it. I don't think it's a manipulating thing. I don't think it's anything. But if you were on it, Amber, if you ever see this video, Rich, if you ever see this video, do not accept a thing. I spoke to Amber Ashley and I said she was having so many client advisor issues and it turned her off a lot, which naturally it does, right? Like it makes you feel like crap and very easily deterred. Like, why am I doing this? Why can't I just walk in and buy a handbag? It's like,
it's actually so stringent in Canada. I don't know about Australia yet, but if you buy a bag online, it also affects.
Yeah. Sorry, I meant all the way around.
Yes.
They suggest that online is a different shop compared to in boutique.
It's a different shop, but it's still
correct. It's still
a bag.
Correct.
Or buying a bag will affect.
Yeah, because I got my pico tin. Yes, absolutely. Yes, you're right. Absolutely. Are you leaving now?
No. We still have half hour. We still have half hour.
I haven't seen any questions.
Chats with Chris. I love Jerusha. Is this live? Yes, it is.
Oh, hi, Chris. I say this every time I'm not coming back. You've never seen someone so mad. You know why I get so hyped? Not only as I'm saying, can you please go and watch my new video unboxing this? I don't want you to see it.
I watch all your videos, but maybe I haven't watched the newest video.
I just that's why I was running late.
Okay.
Don't even worry. That's why I was running late. I just pressed publish just before this.
Okay.
No, but I say in that video that I'm just on a different level because I just am. I don't know if it's all the slump or feeling that way or constantly, sorry if I'm touching my hair so much. It's look how long it's got names. It's as long as yours. I feel like in the last 4 weeks, it just isn't that crazy?
Your hair is beautiful.
I cut it off. I cut it to here.
Your hair grows. You're probably because you guys have the genes, like the hair genes. I feel like Persians, they have so much hair.
There is a lot of hair in my family. There's a lot of hair.
There's there's certain ethnicities like Koreans have a lot of hair. Indians have a lot of hair. Filipinos have a lot of hair. Like a lot of
beautiful hair. I
don't have a lot. I only have this much.
Oh, shame! You're like, I don't have a lot. You have a lot. I love your texture. My best friend is Chinese, and I say to her all the time, she's like, yours is beautiful. I'm like, no, but I want your texture. She's like, it's so heavy and grainy.
It's more coarse,
grainy. And I'm like, yeah, horse. And I was like, no, but this is fluff. This is fluffy.
We all want what we don't have, Jerusha.
Right. Okay. If I take my friggin' shirt off, I'm the color of that wall. I'm reflective. I'm translucent. I'm so white. But you look at my sons, and they're like these olive, beautiful little babies, and I just want to be olive like them. You always want what you can't have. You're the opposite too. Okay, questions. I'm so good at this. Alan A. Hi, Alan. He's followed me for ages. This is awkward. Are you coming to Toronto because Drake's dropping his album? I've just been so random, not on a luxury topic. I've just been posting Drake's rollout. He's releasing his album after a very long time. And my family knows him. I don't know if you know that. My family knows his family. My aunties, my family live in Toronto, but my auntie's really close with his mum. So I've been also helping, just posting, because all different genres is really good in music. My godmother was in music, so my late godmother was in music. So when I obviously talk to my family that are in the industry and my god sister and things like that, to know rollouts. I don't know why I'm explaining this on luxury fashion, but to explain rollouts, any type of genre to know in a artist's rollout is really good, right? It just circulates it. So someone that's, you know, in sports to talk about an artist's rollout. And I think family-wise, because Liv's not here anymore, my godmother passed, and I just feel like very sentimental towards artists. Like I'm always, you know, Chloe's always kind of like, you know, I'm coming over, or, oh, I'm getting teary if I want to support her or whatever. So when family and family friends are doing stuff. Anyway, that's what he was asking for. He is an avid OVO Drake fan. No, I'm not coming to Toronto for his rollout release, but it will be huge. It will be huge. Not that that has anything to do with luxury fashion. Last question. Another question, Melissa. Hi, Melissa. Don't you reckon we should have like a live with subbies?
I wish there was an easy way to do this, but
you must get so tired. Listen. Seriously. See, so go back to Lux Hunter Melbourne. How do you juggle your career and mum life? See?
Yeah, same question.
You go take a nap after this, Amy. Hi, Melissa. If you are given $10,000, if you were given $10,000 and you had to buy a bag with the money, which bag would you buy? Amy's answer first.
10K? What can 10K. You buy with 10K nowadays?
I was about to say, Melissa, keep your change, sister. Melissa, keep your change, honey. Keep your change, girl.
They can't even buy a Chanel bag.
That is so horrible. That's the most horrible, disgusting, crass thing to say.
But that's the truth.
Oh, it is. Melissa,
I mean, no, you can buy, but you can I buy exactly what I want? No.
That's so true.
Yeah.
What bag would you buy with the money? Well, obviously that's the budget you're working with, Fashionably, Amy. So let's be cordial.
Well, I will just be about able to afford a Chanel 25 mini with that amount.
That's another bag, just FYI, not from the boutique. We'll leave that to Amy, everyone. Go over there in your boutique new corner, Amy.
That is if I have the 10K. I don't have the 10K.
Well, I can, wait, can I buy it with 10K?
10K, you can buy the mini.
No, I can't. No, you can.
Maybe your 10K you can't yet. Because it's just under 10K here.
Yeah, well then there you go. I can't.
Yeah.
I would add to, it's a strict 10K. I'd have to add to it to get the Chanel. But I would want the small. So that's interesting that you said the mini. I love that bag. I felt bad that I didn't say that in my Chanel, my Chanel video that I just put up the other week about just Chanel's down. Like, I really should have been a little bit more descriptive in that video of saying, like I have on this live, because of the shift in its direction, in its leadership. That's a great way to put it. Because of its upset and turmoil in its leadership. That is the best way to put it. Because of that, that is the shift in Chanel. And then essentially, I believe, to answer that question from before, Amy, look at me chopping and changing, they are stitching Matthieu up. Okay, they are putting him on a marketing bandwagon, stitching him up, doing crazy stuff, crumpling up classic Chanel bags Carl would roll over, may he rest. They're doing that for a marketing shake-up. So essentially, as much as the leadership in the brand has been shaken up, they're doing it with marketing now to really shake it up, to like do shock value and like rage bait and all that stuff they say, putting a sandal on a heel, all that type of stuff, right? So that's what they're doing. I really should have said that much clearer in that video. And to go back, I should have said that I am priced out. Someone said in that comment, what does that mean? It means new.
Yes.
Yes, I will happily go to Japan with Zen Lux Japan. I will happily travel there and meet them in a collaboration and go shopping in Japan, but I will buy myself a Chanel 25, but I will buy the small Fashionably Amy. But I mean, you're
the
this
small
big.
is a good size.
She's this big.
No,
Jerusha's not this big. Yes, I have a 20.
You're also much taller, so that's different. You're like this tall, this much taller than me.
Yeah,
I don't know. If you're about,
it would be this big. It would be this big on me. It's really small. Have you seen it in person?
I have finally. It's about it's like the size of the.
It's the size of a 20. It's the size of a It's the size of a little bit smaller than a 20.
Mini Lindy. It's the size of a mini Lindy. I feel like.
A mini Lindy is smaller than this. This is a Speedy 20.
Yeah,
mini Lindy's like 18. This is 20.
Yeah, it's about that. Like it's small. It is small.
It's tiny.
Yeah.
And crossbody. Only. It's only crossbody, Amy.
The 25? No, it's only shoulder.
No, the mini is only crossbody of the 25.
No, I tried it. It's shoulder. It's shoulder.
The mini? I thought it was on a long.
No,
like the mini, like the TPM.
Well, the Lindy is crossbody, but the 25 is a shoulder mini. Yeah, it's a shoulder bag.
Oh, I thought it was really long. That's just my bad.
No.
I thought it was the same length as like a Evelyn TPM.
No. It's like basically you're small but shrunken, and it's all still shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me then. I thought it was only crossbody, truthfully. But I would get the small. I should have said that in that video. I really would. But that was version E.
Right.
The 25 was version E.
Right? Yes, it's still hers. Here's another question kind of related to what we were talking about earlier.
I spent time in Paris.
Do you think having gotten a quota bag in Paris through an appointment would delay your offer in your home country? Do you think?
You answer that.
I actually don't know, because I know I was told, so some of my members have shared with me, because I'm going to Paris this year.
I know. I heard you say. Did you tell me that? I heard you say that.
Yeah, and I've been talking about going on a big trip this year.
I heard you say that. Oh, you told me with hubby.
Yeah, and then so basically, the member was sharing with me that in Paris, they can see your global profile. So they can see what you've bought everywhere, including your home country and anywhere else you shop, including online, I believe. And that may or may not, I guess, affect their decisions for your offer, like, or what they offer you. Not exactly they didn't say those words exactly, but I feel like they have access to that information, and they must have a reason to have access to that information. So now I know I know this. I don't know if it affects your home country's quota bag. That's what I don't know.
Do you want to know my answer?
I think it will.
I would tell you my answer, and I don't have like direct, obviously, insight, but I have heard. Look at me scrambling around. Sorry, my lip really hurts. I have heard it will affect your home, your home spend and your home profile, but only from 24.
From 24?
Only from Vogue.
Oh, why?
Because flagship. Because of the amount that goes in there, as opposed from being in Saint Honoré. I'm trying.
Are you sure? Because I feel like if you get a bag anywhere in Paris,
it will show up, but I think because the leather appointments are held there, and they turn over far quicker, and people go for the leather appointment. They try to get the leather appointment. I think that's where it counts. I've heard it said before, as opposed to maybe by chance being offered a bag in one of the other boutiques in Paris. Do you understand? Because there's a larger amount in the flagship, and because there's leather appointments handed out from there, I think getting a bag offered there, boom, it's on your profile.
Yeah, I know that it's on your profile. I just feel like it wouldn't, like, obviously we're speculating here.
Yeah.
I just don't think it would matter whether it came from that store, from flagship, or from any other store, because I feel like that's still a leather offer, a leather purchase.
Yeah.
And therefore would affect regardless of where you got it.
Did you mean any handbag? Like how I said, don't buy a bag?
I think
or
her
a quota
question was, a quota bag in Paris through an appointment.
I think it really matters, Amy. I think if you get a leather appointment in Paris and then you come home and continue Wishlist, it absolutely counts. They will see that 100%. Because again, it comes back to scarcity and distribution of scarcity, and they don't want to flood the market in that sense. So you just got one in Paris. You went into 24, you got a leather appointment, and you got one. I think it would quietly matter.
Yeah. The way I would, I guess, I wouldn't worry too much about it in front of your home essay. I would just go about.
But also, why I want to just ask back to Tea Time in Paris. I just want to ask back to you, if you go to Paris, if she's going to Paris and you get offered a bag, you want to come home and be offered a bag straight away, or you want to just continue your journey happily? Or are we just trying to get as many offers? Because that's fair. Amy, she can answer yes to that as well.
But I feel like that's what.
Like, I wanted a Birkin 25 in Paris, and then I'm trying to get a Kelly 30 when I come home. That's fair. You can say that. However, they're not going to see it like that, and that's why I say 24 matters more than if you're just walked into Saint Honoré. I think it would still go on your profile, but I think I'm just trying to say more specifically, because you can get a leather appointment in Faubourg, and if you get a leather appointment, they will give you a handbag on the spot. That's what a leather appointment's for. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You've got a leather appointment, Amy?
Well, in France, if you win a leather appointment through the lottery system, you're pretty much guaranteed some sort of leather.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why I say that I've heard that it will go on your profile if you get it from the flagship.
I feel like it would affect it. I mean, whether
if you randomly were offered a Birkin 30 in Saint Honoré, yes, it'll go on your profile, but I mean it more like specifically going for, that's all I think. That's what I've heard. But listen, my main takeaway from it, Tito in Paris, is when you're at home, do not accept handbags.
Non-quarter bags.
No, do not do it. That is my main takeaway. 100%.
Yeah. We all learned it from the hard way.
Look at me with all, I have so much crap in front of me. I was planning show and tell. All we do is get lost in that. Okay, let's keep going on the questions.
Here, there's one I don't want to miss from Leaning Bat. Wondering how much you're still loving your peekaboo, Fendi Peekaboo Jerusha. You're honest. You can be honest even though it's my icon.
Is it your icon? Oh my gosh, it is an iconic bag. I did get it back. You are right. Leanie, how am I liking it? it is such a go-to, easy to use bag because it's just the style I absolutely love. And yes, I still want a Capucin's BB back in my collection. It really hurts your hand.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Liz. It's been literally sitting on my shelf over there because I hit my hand. I'm always rushing. As you can imagine, a young mum of little kids and young and soccer and racing. I'm constantly hitting my hand on the buckle. Design flaw. Don't want to live without the buckle. It's iconic. It's beautiful. It's such an amazing bag. The leather is ridiculously beautiful. It's a puddle of mush. I love it. I just saw Dale get her peekaboo with the sequins. It peeks out and the sequins are all inside, and it is stunning. That brown is stunning, like dye. And I bet when you touch that leather, Fendi's leather is next level. It just is beautiful. It really, really is, right? But the peekaboo's lock on the mini is it's literally, because it's smaller, that's my only flaw. Otherwise, I do still love it a lot, but I also still want a Capucin's BB back. That's my favorite silhouette. Hence the reason I love Kelly's and Birkins, because I love that. I just love that silhouette.
You don't have any more Capucin? You sold
it?
No,
I know. I don't. And it was on my wish list to get back. But I'm burning through my wish list, Amy. You got to watch my new video from this morning.
I will.
I'm burning through my wish list. Listen, it's success. That's why I told you I'm on a different energy. I'm just over here. I am over here dancing, Amy. I hope everybody watches this live and goes away and be like, yes, energy. Yes, revive. Let's be positive, people. Someone asked me to just go on lives and make speeches. And my husband could not stop cringing. He was like, I don't want to hear your voice anymore. So the fact that subbies want to hear you talk.
They're here for it, I'm sure.
Listen,
that's why you're always
want to make an inspirational speech, whatever the genre, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever the genre. A lot of people follow me. Just going back to the music again, a lot of people follow. My godmother was an artist, as I said. My late godmother was a musician, an artist, a singer. And it's just like a lot of people follow me because of music and because of that genre. And then I'll, like how I say I'm promoting things, like I'll promote Aubrey's new record that's coming out, new album that's coming out. But it's all in a creative space, Amy. It's all in a creative space. That's why I will jump on and say Virginie was, in a way, taken advantage of and didn't get a fair enough go.
Yeah.
She held that label up with her team through one of the hardest times and was scrutinized. Sure, Matthieu's scrutinized now because he's got to pick up the pieces of all of it. And he's turning the label on its head with redesigning everything, but staying within codes, bringing in colors that are, a little bit outside the norm. But Carl had colors. It's not colors. Carl had colors. It's not as if it's new. But everyone get energized. Crazy. Have you got to go now? Did I do all my questions?
I want you to show you. Yeah, we can go over one more. Or did you have something to show?
Oh, no, I wanted to put my choker on.
Okay.
Oh, I'll do a little, it's not a sneak peek because these are the old ones, but I'll let you know that
They're back?
No, these are my originals.
Okay.
But I'm on Fashionably Amy's channel. I'm going to let you know some insight. I've redesigned them.
So you're gonna have new designs coming out? Oh my
I've
god!
redesigned them because these were very.
They're iconic.
My factory that I contracted to, it's just a very common shape, and the new designs are very common as well. But it's the leather and everything that I'm so kind of particular about. This is much more shiny pebbled leather and whatever. But I wanted to redesign it, sort of modernize it and everything. And I have become obsessed because of charms. So we might be doing personalization charms on your order. Like as in me.
You're first.
Putting them on, personalizing them with some charms.
Congratulations, babe. That's
well, we can jump on another live when I actually get them. But I have pulled the trigger on actually bringing the Jerusha pouch back. So
yeah,
that was really cute that I wanted to tell you. Another question, Vicky. Hi, Vicky. What is your best bag to use on a European summer holiday?
Ooh.
Go Fashionably, Amy.
I love that you just say my whole avatar name every time. I should just call you Jerusha Couture.
My eldest son calls me Jerusha Couture.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Europe. That's the thing. I always bring more than one. Europe tour, right? Europe.
She said summer holiday.
Summer holiday. I always bring more than one. That's the problem. I always bring one cute luxury bag on the smaller
side. So she
side.
said bags. She said plural.
Okay, good.
Best bags to bring on a European holiday, summer holiday.
I personally would probably bring my Mini Kelly SO because apparently you have to bring your SO. And the Mini Kelly.
Look how she says SO, everyone.
Perfect size. So that's a must. I always bring at least one small luxury bag. And then I will bring some nylon, maybe nylon crossbody type.
Like a Longchamp? What do you mean nylon?
Nylon, like Longchamp or Le Sport Sac. Those are good brands because they are very light and they have zippers and they're quite they pack a punch without just overwhelming your shoulders because you're always walking everywhere in Europe, right? You're always on your feet, so you don't want to. If you're doing a lot of just like the big attractions with lots of people, tourists, and you don't want to be feeling targeted. So that's what I would bring too, and maybe I will bring some sort of like either you can wear crossbody or you can wear it on your hips, but like some sort of fanny pack, like the Lululemon ones, because those are good for.
That's clever. I didn't even think of like a belt bag. Yeah.
Well, just so like sometimes you're just really tired, or you're just in a part of town where there's just a lot of people. There's a lot of pickpocketing, or maybe you just want to be extra safe. I would always have something like that you can wear very close to your body, have your jacket over. Even with the Mini Kelly, like you can wear a crossbody underneath your jacket, and that's way safer. Otherwise, if you like, that's why like my bags tend to be on the smaller side, but that's why I always double bag too. Like I would always have like some sort of nylon tote where you just have your extra, I don't know, umbrella and I don't know, whatever, water bottle.
To double up.
Yeah. And if you are wearing a nicer bag and you need to hide it, you can also hide it in your tote, right? So
like double up inside, you mean?
Yeah. Those are, I think Mini Kelly, what else? Maybe a mini flap from Chanel if I want to do a Chanel moment. Right?
I was going to say, what about your favorite brand?
So either a Chanel flap, like a mini flap, or the Chanel Kelly.
Yeah. My answer would be a clutch for dinners and nights. You didn't say that, Amy. Fashionably Amy. So I would bring my Chanel.
My clutch.
I would bring my Chanel heart because that's like my go-to clutch, even though it fits nothing, but you probably wouldn't really need much if you're going out to dinner. Like you know, you're going out the jours, you have something nice on. It's not like so I definitely bring that. I don't think I can travel without this. European holiday, being targeted, being, you know, being showing labels and things like that. I don't believe in scare tactics. I believe in being smart and being aware of your surroundings and being smart. Don't carry an obvious handbag and targeting and all your jewelry and wear your diamond encrusted necklace to go see David and the Trevi Fountain. Like, you know, be smart. So that should just be like a number one thing in life. In general, be smart. But I would definitely need some sort of Boston bag, some sort of doctor bag, crossbody. So this or 25. Speedy 20 or 25 has to come with me. It just has to. Hands-free. And how much I could pack in this? I would go on a vacation, summer holiday, babe, Vicky. I would go happily with just my mother or my husband, but I'm sure I would have to have 2 small infants that come with me. So I would definitely need something of that size to just shove. I absolutely agree with the le pliage because they are go-to and the way they can fold up. I would probably have 2 or 3 le pliages. I would have the, you know, a carry-on size folded up. I'd have the shoulder size folded up, and maybe even the little mini size to go under a jacket, like you said, or under a, you know, a top or whatnot, like you said, when you're doing sightseeing. But I would definitely need to have a Boston style, a doctor's that style, satchel, and then a clutch style, and then I probably wouldn't take a quota bag on a European summer holiday just because I just wouldn't. I probably would never reach for it. I would use all functional bags, and I would take a Jerusha pouch.
Yeah, of course.
Shameless plug. No, in all seriousness, a little pouch like this, though, like a mini pochette.
No, it lives inside your bags.
To fit a passport, how good would that be?
I know, right?
Right? To just tuck for traveling.
Such a missed opportunity.
That is a missed opportunity. But that was all my questions. I had more general questions, but they didn't have to do with luxury and stuff like that. They're just...
We can do a part 2.
Who wants a part 2? Let us know.
We'll definitely have a part 2. I'll have to, well, you're so busy, but I'll have to see if we can make it in the summer.
You texting me literally even just 48 hours before. It's actually better that way.
Yeah, I think that's a good way.
It's actually better that way. When I book and have to, I know you do your timetable. I'm messing the whole thing up. Maybe that can be an exception for Jerusha.
We always do.
Jerusha's like a surprise co-host.
No, it was perfect, babe. I could speak to you the whole time, but I literally have to go.
It's literally what? It's like 8 or 9 o'clock now for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, plus like because we did it a little earlier, so now I gotta go eat because usually I eat afterwards. Usually I eat before the show, but this time I'm just gonna eat afterwards. But it was so good.
I was eating some of my little muffins that I made with my coffee because it's breakfast. Yeah. But it's lunch now, so you go and have your dinner.
Yeah, for sure.
This is so fun. I feel like I say this every time I'm like. But I'm so glad you love my.
I know, I love it.
I'm gonna chokers up for everyone. Let Georgine come in close. Let's hold our chokers up for everyone. Fashion jewelry, $1 million jewelry.
No.
Yes.
It is really expensive.
And the Biche has the bracelet as well, people.
I know.
It's got money over there. Oh, shame.
Oh, no.
I'm watching the video. I'm watching the video.
These are strategic purchases. You know why I buy them. But they are also like, I love that their jewelry is so different from all the houses. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my Tiffany, I love Cartier, I love all of them.
Yeah.
But
it's very different.
So
it's worth it. I'm sitting watching the video last night and I'm like, you're there like, it's so easy to just whack it on and take the shendong off. And I'm there like, oof, my SA can't stand me. Amy, this stuff doesn't move. Ever. It doesn't move.
Oh, mine
the only times it moves was like we're coming out of summer now. So, you know, we're in beginning of autumn. Shame. You're in Vancouver like Jerusha, your winter's like
it's like our spring.
Yeah. I always try to say we're so cold. It's like shame. It's like a spring day for me. But maybe a hot summer's day I'll take it off, maybe, and put it in my jewelry safe. But that's it.
Your SA should be happy about
yours
that.
Yours is full pave. I realize if I had have got the pave lock, then that's fine. But my cost per wear, Fashionably Amy, I'm sitting there watching it last night going, oh, well, this is free. Girl math, this is free. This is free, and it matches my Kelly and my Kelly necklace. I got that. There we go.
I should get myself a free bracelet too.
You should. You've already got one, and now you've got a necklace. But your cost per wear on your bracelet right now, you've got to say it's amazing.
Yeah, this is what I wear every day.
You go, I put it on it's on every day.
Yeah.
I mean, Jerusha doesn't take hers off, but you're meant to. But
I just can't, because mine moves around and it goes over and it so I prefer removing it when I'm doing dishes.
Well, I know, there's heaps of girls I know who have to physically, like it's a compulsive thing to take everything off. They want to feel naked to go to bed, whereas
some people are more comfortable with their jewelry. I love my bangles, so my bangles can stay, but like chains I have to remove them for some reason.
A chain is a little bit more finicky. Like, I would never go to sleep with earrings and rings on, but these that's why I was watching that last night. I was like, well, mine's free, cost per wear.
All right, I'm getting a free bracelet next time.
Yes. Okay, you go have your dinner.
Thank you, Jerusha. I love you, and then we'll have you back for sure again.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.